Hey guys, Sammy here, Blue Feather Homestead. I am finally back from the dead. We got that C word and it's been lingering for about 2 weeks now. So anyway, we're all feeling better. I'm back and I have a million things I need to be doing. So one of the first things I'm going to do today is make some apple cider vinegar. In one of my last videos, I had talked about how I drink apple cider vinegar like on the daily. I drink it just about every day. I just mix it with some water. It's just so good for you. It has so many health benefits. It's good for your stomach. It's good for your skin. It's good for wounds. It's good for your sugar levels. It's got all kinds of benefits. But anyway, I try to make my own. It gets pretty expensive if you just buy it by the bottle every time. One of my friends even commented on my last video that I should do a whole video on apple cider vinegar. So I thought, well, one way to start is to show you how I make it. So let's get started. You just basically, you're going to cut these apples up into pieces, okay? You can just do the core and all. I take out the woody part there, the stem. But just cut them up into pieces, the core and all, like I said, and just dump them in your bowl here. I use organic apples. You can use whatever you want, whatever you have, but that's what I use. And I also, keep all of my peels and stuff like that maybe we don't eat if we peeled them for, if somebody in your family doesn't like the peel, or you made apple pie or whatever, what have you. I just save all mine. I put them in the freezer. And when it's time to make my apple cider vinegar, I just use that. You see there's cores, there's peels. I have Red Delicious, Gala, Granny Smith, and I'm just going to mix all of those together in my bowl here. Okay, so I have my bowl full here. I've got some frozen, some not frozen, but I have the peels, the cores, some just sliced up apples that I just cut up, the core, seeds, and all, okay? So there's the bowl of that. And I want to show you here that I have 8 cups of filtered water. And then what you do is you add a teaspoon of sugar to each cup that you're going to use. I might need more than this, but this is what I'm going to start with, okay? So I have 8 cups of water, 8 teaspoons of sugar, pure cane sugar. So here's my jar. We're just going to shove these on down in there, okay? Fill it up. My jar is filled up to the rim here. Just push those down as much as you can. Now, let's see how much water this is going to take. Whoop. All right, stop it. Making a mess. All right, perfect. Okay, I ended up with 3 full jars of apples with just a little bit left over, which those will go to my chickens. You can use any old glass jar that you have. These are like pickled okra jars, and this is just a big old pickle jar that I save and use over and over again. So I have 1 teaspoon of pure cane sugar to 1 cup of water, okay? You want these apples to be covered up with water. And also, I know that people do it differently. Some people like to leave some floating up, I think, and then they stir it every once in a while or whatever. Okay, I don't do it that way. I have these are fermenting weights, and you can get them off of Amazon, or you can use whatever you have. If you have something that will weigh those down, then that would be great. I use these. See, they fit perfectly in my little jars here. Okay, there's that. You just want those to make sure they're covered with water. And then weigh those down. Okay, that's perfect. And now what you're going to do is you're going to cover, I use coffee filters and rubber bands. And I know you're going to want to check on this, but it really needs to sit for up to about 3 weeks. Okay? If you must check on it, go ahead. Take it out of your pantry, shake it up, whatever you want to do with it. It'll be fine. But look, I have forgotten about these, and they were in there for over a month. Came out perfect, okay? Not touched, not one time. So I seem to have lost some of my rubber bands. I don't know where they went. But anyway, so you're just gonna rubber band those, okay? With this, and this way the gases can come out, but you know, no fruit flies and things like that can get inside here. You're just gonna set this inside your pantry, let it sit for about 3 weeks. After the 3 weeks, you're gonna pull it out, and then you're gonna strain all the apples, okay? You're gonna strain all the liquid from the apples and pour it into another jar. And then you're gonna let that jar set for at least, seriously, like 6 weeks, folks, okay? And then you'll have perfect vinegar. I don't know if you can see the mother in there or not. Just want to show you. This is an old jar that I have. These two will grow a mother, okay, in there. Okay, guys, do you see how quick and easy that was? I mean, easy peasy, okay? And you will end up with this perfect, delicious, healthy apple cider vinegar. Quick review. Cut up your apples, put your peels in there, your cores, everything. Put them in the jar. Fill them up. Cover the apples with your sugar water, and that's 1 teaspoon of sugar per 1 cup of water, filtered water. Cover them all the way up. Put your weight on top because you don't want any apples floating above that water. You want to prevent mold. But if it does get mold, it will probably just eat it away anyway. But anyway, so then you put weight at the top of it. Cover it with your coffee filter. Put a rubber band around it. Set this in a dark place. Let it set for about 3 weeks. You can check on it, you can shake it, you know, whatever in between, because it's kind of fun to watch. Put that in there for 3 weeks. After your 3 weeks, you're going to remove this. You're going to strain your apples. You'll have your liquid. You're not going to screw a tight lid on. When you have your liquid after the 3 weeks, you're just going to cover that with a coffee filter and a rubber band. Leave it for another 6 weeks. Taste it. And if it's absolutely perfect, which I'm sure it will be, then you can seal it up. You can put it in your refrigerator, you can leave it on your shelf, either way. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is just such a simple recipe, and you'll end up with just the best apple cider vinegar. And it is way, way less expensive to do it this way than to buy it at the store, okay? All right, you guys, thanks for watching. You have a great day, and God bless. Bye-bye.